We get up by the dam. Nico! I appreciate you think we're that strong, but it's January.
I'm off-road racer Payson McElveen. For the past 6 years, I've hosted a podcast about the people and the places that bike racing takes me. Now we're sharing some of those stories here, as I chase the 2025 Life Time Grand Prix.
Well, this looks like a crazy amount of sacks, but we kind of need a top off soon. It's probably 10 days worth. I'm so excited that my friends are back in Girona. Hello.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Good.
What's up?
What's up, man?
Now I can hug you because
Yeah. Great to see you.
no sickness. Nice to see you.
I don't know. Once you see this, you'll want to go on a road ride, though.
Yeah.
Here.
Sorry for my noisy water bottle cage.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, I have successfully stripped all bolts.
Really? Already on that brand new bike. It can't all be in the tires.
It might be the arrow.
My flappy jacket's got to be.
Yeah, the mustache.
Is this the first season that you've started with an injury?
Yeah, really kind of the first injury, which is crazy to say.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. How did it feel to end the Grand Prix the way you did? Like, how did you process? Because it was sort of weird to hand away at least fourth, not being able to race.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, you somehow still finished fifth, like magically without getting to line up.
I couldn't believe that.
Were you super frustrated still, or?
Yeah, honestly, it was like super low way to end the year.
Really?
And like,
How crazy is it that you were fifth in the Grand Prix and still you were just like low point, you know?
yeah,
Your
I know.
standards have just gotten so high.
That's just
It's
like,
wild.
yeah, that's really good perspective and like kind of what I was trying to grasp through those times, but it was just still so hard for me when I would think about like the what ifs
Interesting.
of like actually being able to race and ride, and it wasn't even really like the overall slipping away, but just like the opportunity to like show what I could do.
Yep.
And I like, it's kind of layered because there were like a lot of events in the year where I like tried different tactics and like Schwamigan. And I was just like, it was a season of experimenting for me, but I never really felt like I don't know, like proved myself, which I don't like saying because like, I
Really?
don't really need to prove myself, but like, I guess like race to where I know I'm capable of.
Interesting. Like just thinking back to some of your rides last year, because you were third at Leadville, right?
Yeah.
Even that didn't feel like a ride you were proud of per se.
That did. I had like 2 rides. Yeah, 2 or 3 rides that I was stoked on. It was like that really, that I could say I was proud of.
Yeah.
But man, it's so hard to remember those rides.
I know.
Like,
I hear you.
it's just a reminder of like how low the lows can be
Yeah.
in sport, and like I was like, I was so consumed by it, and like, and then again like crashing and breaking my ribs, like another reminder, like super low lows feels like the world is ending, and in reality you're just like a couple weeks away from being
Back on the horse.
back on the horse and enjoying what you're doing and motivated.
This is gonna be a fun winter because Like you and Braden are kind of well, especially you, is the one that inspired us to commit to coming over here.
Yeah.
But now I feel like I get to show you guys some routes.
I know, I'm stoked. You really went big with it. I feel like having your road bike here the last few years.
Yeah.
And now you're staying here the longest.
Yeah.
You're like to me last year, fully immersed. That's awesome to see, man.
Do you think you guys will keep coming here for a good few years?
I think so. Yeah. It seems like, I mean, having the resources of like Senate.
Yeah.
And the routes and the people to ride with makes so much sense this time of year.
Yeah.
And also just like limiting distractions.
Yeah.
It's crazy how many distractions just sneak up on you at home.
Yeah. This place is just so crazy.
I
You know what it
know.
reminds me of is Alpine Dam, kinda. Like NorCal, slightly creepy,
Totally.
horror movie
Eerie.
could be filmed here vibe.
Totally.
I think I come out like on that gravel road up there. You can see where that like solar panel thing is.
Because Almere is just right over there.
Yeah. So that's how I've always gotten here.
Could you do it on a road bike?
No, I don't think so. Maybe you
Yeah.
could.
Yesterday.
Not me on these.
Yesterday, Taylor took me to his jump line, and I
I
was on
saw
my.
that. Dude,
I thought
those
about trying to
things
hit
look
one, and I was like,
crazy.
I really like having a road bike here. I'm gonna preserve my road bike. Have you looked at this, Cole? Dude, so crazy.
Or if this structure were to just break.
All right, before we get to the top here, little housekeeping questions. Just full gas on the Grand Prix again, huh?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Plus marathon nats,
Yeah, maybe
And-
XCO nats.
XCO nats, throwback.
Yeah. I'm so committed to the Grand Prix.
Yeah,
Anything beyond that, for me, needs to be just like a soul race
yeah,
that I'm going for fun, or to be with Sav.
yep. Are you stoked on the new Grand Prix schedule? How do you feel about going
Yeah.
down to 6 races and everything?
I think for me it's better, especially with the addition being Little Sugar.
Yeah,
Like, it's so nice to have a proper mountain bike race.
yeah. Summit,
Oh,
that wasn't too bad.
no.
I think we're getting fit, Cole.
Yeah, I think so too.
Getting there. Nicole has planned basically down to the hour our next 5 days. Meanwhile, I was told to make a list of food, and I have no idea where the list went. I have 234 notes on my phone. None of them are the list of
It's so
food I
typical.
just made 30
we're
minutes
okay.
ago.
We're okay.
Here's one from 2023.
Do you remember
what
what the word for carrot is?
No.
It's pastanaga or pasta. It's pastanaga.
What?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Now, or is to
Fish?
get salmon?
Yeah.
Salmon. 3 portions. 3
I'm
portions.
going to say the word and also ask if this is the word simultaneously. What did I say? I said it right 5 times, but then when the crunch time came,
It's
I choked.
Catalan in the wild is the hardest.
oh my god. It's amazing what 4 days of forced chill riding will do. It's just like, man, I want to do way more than Dennis has told me to do today. So that's a good sign. All systems go.
This is that pan normal, dude. No, this is from Gunchua. You want some crack? Some chocolate bread?
Man, you retired early enough that you probably won't have tooth issues. You retired before the whole sugar blast.
He's like bigger right now. But no, yeah, I'm not blasting the amount of sugar that my wife does, that's for sure. It's wild actually how many carbs you guys eat now.
Yeah. I'm very curious to see what the fallout of that is one day. I've never seen the jump trail. So
Well, I mean, it's like 2 minutes away.
yeah,
You've been there.
Let's see some tricks.
Yeah.
Don't know if we have any tricks. We didn't bring the trick child with us. But we didn't know that we were filming today, so we'll bring the trick child next time. It's been beefed up a little bit since the last time.
Cool.
She'll cut you. That's why it's called the trail shark. Nah, she won't cut you. I mean, she's been. I could probably sharpen her up.
That this is just our life.
This is so classic Spain.
You can't have too many things running
Yeah,
at once,
wait,
or
what
it's
is
just
the-
like
What did we do wrong?
it's the
Oh,
oven
it's the
and
oven.
having all these burners going. But we'll just try it again.
I brushed my teeth as soon as I got home today, and I do that after every long ride, but there's just no way. Like, you can't. I just don't think you can consume that amount of sugar and not come out with some tooth damage. But it makes you go really fast.
Oh, these stairs. The number of laps we've done at those stairs and the varying degrees of leg soreness. Yeah. Hi! Do you have a friend? For us, it's after dinner. For everyone else, it's before dinner. But there's a little like cafe thing on the weekends where you can get a beer or whatever, or a tea. There's a ping pong table over there. Honestly, this dog park and just the community around the dog park and how routine it is one of the things that kind of sold us on Girona for the next handful of years. It's just so good for her. Dang, look at this archway. Nico, look at this.
Yeah.
It's like we're in Moab. I used to go through phases, like 2 to 3 year phases where I was really good about it, and then I'd kind of fall off for whatever reason. And then when I started working with the academy with Dennis, he just had it on my training plan, like per day. And just that very, very basic bit of accountability just changed everything for some reason. Also, since working with Dennis, the word adaptation is like probably the most frequently used word in any discussion we have. What's creating the adaptation? Does this create adaptation? This is how you get the adaptation. It sounds silly, but that emphasis on adaptation specifically, I think is one of the things that's changed everything for me, is rather than all these ambiguous, like, oh, cyclists have to ride a lot. You do volume in January, you do sub-threshold to get this, because like everyone's always done a bunch of sub-threshold. Once you actually pull it apart and kind of ask the question, what specific adaptation are you trying to create? Just gets so much clearer, and it seems like a very basic change in emphasis, but it's everything. It's like, what are we trying to create? We're trying to create, as an example, neuromuscular efficiency. the way you maximize that is by really, really straining your neuromuscular system in intelligent ways that creates the most adaptation. That's like lifting heavy versus just being sort of wishy-washy about what lifting you're doing. You get such camera fright. So funny. Nico. I love that she does this with me. It's so fun. Even though I annoy her a little bit. Whenever you go on a training camp, there's automatically some added focus that happens there. Like if someone goes to the gym, you know, they feel like they're going almost like to a little office session or something. It has purpose. You're going to a place with specific purpose. And so going to Girona for us for 3 months is almost like a really big extended training camp. Because it all feels a little bit foreign, there's always that kind of reminder playing in the back of your head that you're there for a specific purpose. That was kind of part one, I guess. And then what we found after the fact also is that there's a bunch of lifestyle stuff that just works really well for us. Yeah, I'm such a believer that environment is so key, no matter what you're doing, no matter what field you're in. And this is just an environment that just kind of eats and breathes performance and especially bike performance. It's definitely a sacrifice, but when you're in a little European apartment, life just naturally gets a little bit simpler. When you can feel your back becoming part of the effort, that's when you know it's getting good. Huh? Nah.
There's the Red Bull helmet coming. No man, around here it's Girona is a pretty unique place. Changed a lot since I came here for the first time. Morning.
Morning.
How are you this morning?
Good, except getting lost in Girona like it's my first day.
Today we just go for the maximum lactate steady state. So we ride from here, or you start at the U-turn, so we'll just cruise there, and then just the usual, and then we stick to one pace.
Yep.
The number what you want to sit, like I think in the first one you want to sit, 340, 345.
Okay.
And then like I'm curious to see where that's gonna be at.
Yeah.
And then we can see if we can
go more.
Put a little bit extra in on the second one. No, but I mean the nice thing is if you see, for example, like the lactate testing what we did in 2023.
Yeah.
Compared to right now, and like last year, where you were last year.
Yeah.
Right now, it's nice to see the progress, man.
Okay.
Should be nice. Okay. See you in a sec.
See you up there.
Be safe. How long did this take you?
8:16. That felt really casual. Sometimes I get overly cocky, and Dennis immediately has a good reason for me to be less cocky. Didn't even get into tempo heart rate. Yeah, it's 37 degrees.
Yeah, it's pretty chilly.
I love this, as I would be going so much harder if I was just doing this by myself and completely missing the point of what we're trying to do today.
We're trying to look underneath the hood, check what is happening with the engine and with the systems.
Yeah.
And fine tune.
Yeah. I used to do every workout basically just as hard as I could. It's not the way.
Man, I wish I knew this 15 years ago. Yeah, I wasted some energy. Oh my god. But it's fun though.
It is, but also
you can only do so much of that mentally, and then
Yeah.
so only 10 watts more, 10 or 15 watts more.
I mean, like, if you're sitting at 355 and we are sitting at 3.9 to 4.2, then we're good. Then we can do still a little bit more.
Okay.
But let's try to avoid to go too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still plenty of work to do.
Well, but I mean, like, you already see it. Like, if we would have done this workout 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
then you would have sit at 345, 350.
Okay, I won't keep you waiting.
Oh man, stay warm.
I will. And just turn around right at the bottom, right? Like 4 minutes
Yeah.
between, it's fine.
Yeah. Gasten!
Dacht je nou echt dat we niet gingen stoppen?
Ja, ik dacht, jezus, die gast een dikke nek gekregen.
Dat is goed. Ja. We gaan prikken.
Ja, je hoeft ook niet eens te finishen. Ciao, ciao! It's Pitcock. The brother. How is that going? Breathing a bit?
Yeah.
Nice.
Between 10 and 11:30, it's pretty much, it looks like there's a race about to happen. Everyone's warming up, but actually, there's just that many pros doing workouts. Right on.
Right on.
Cool.
What did you average?
354.
It's good.
It's
Continue to improve this way, then
We got work to do. But it's January.
it is.
It's also crazy, man. I was thinking about the fact that I started 3 weeks, almost a month later,
Yeah.
but we're basically exactly where we were this time last year already.
Yeah. No man, you also did some extreme things last year
Yeah.
that will just help with the super compensation.
Do you think so?
Absolutely.
Like, do you think New Zealand will even have something?
Oh yeah.
Really? In a positive way?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you're looking, mitochondrial density, like because of such a thing, such an effort, of course,
That's
cannot
cool.
be bad at all.
Definitely already getting hungry.
Comes the hunger, comes the form. Huh?
Okay. See you in 12 minutes.
Well, I think he is. He's physically and mentally ready to really focus on winning one of the big ones. Like, we knew last year as well that he was physically ready for it, but that also comes with stress and with the entire picture with it. And I think right now he needs to remind himself, like, okay, I've done it already. So how do I actually do this? Really come up with a game plan and really be ready to lose as well. Like, without recovery, there is no adaptations. You're not getting better. And over here, he has less distractions. It's just much easier to focus on that most important spectrum, in my opinion, at least. Like this, you can see he has made since 2 years. He has really made a huge improvement. Has been a nice process to follow, and like, yeah, what we see in the numbers, like, even this is something what I did not believe what he could reach. Like, he can do some real damage this year. Like what he did last year already, when you're getting on the podium in the Grand Prix overall. I mean, he has been racing a very consistent year. That's what it's all about. Consistency and sustainability. He looks good. How is that?
Good. Feel like I'm warming up finally.
You want to do another one then?
What's that?
You want to do another one?
You tell me.
We can.
0.2 more, maybe. Maybe. Yeah. That's how it felt at least. 0.1 more. That was 360.
It's 360.
Yeah. So do another one.
Yeah.
Nice. I love it when the coach makes them for a moving
Yeah,
target.
no man, the sun is just coming through right now. Come on. We're not gonna leave now.
Cool. This is fun, man. I love
Good.
this stuff.
No man, this is good.
I can also tell this is going to be one of those days where I feel the best in the last hour. Just because of the
Yesterday.
fatigue, I think.
Yeah. Nice.
Thank you.
Okay, see you in 12.
Yeah.
Done. Great film. Yo.
That's for you guys, eh?
No, this guy.
Oh, Payson.
Yeah.
Cheers, bro. Last couple of weeks, innit? Hey, bro, all good?
Yeah. You?
All your bikes are so sick, mate.
Even when it's this dirty?
Yeah, 100%. The STs or the road ones?
Yeah. It was meant last year. I raced
Yeah.
this tire for every race.
I bet it would have been fucking awesome for gravel races, eh?
Yeah.
Run lower pressure, so more grip, and that's so
Yeah,
fast.
They're shockingly fast. See you, Sam. Have
Ciao,
fun.
ciao.
Thanks, man. That was fun.
Too easy. Thanks to you, mate.
So now I'll just go do like 2 hours 45.
20. Yeah.
I guess. And then see you at San Gregori. Classified wheels.
Classified hub.
Classified hub. In the e-bike.
This out and back.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, because otherwise you'd be way out of gears.
Yeah. Dial that.
So dialed.
So we go here left. Then here's the traffic light.
Ready?
Perfect. Will you left it?
Yep. So we'll first do like a little sound check.
Okay.
I prefer wearing the headphones, but you don't have to. So how many podcasts have you done?
Like none.
None.
Yeah.
Yes, this is awesome.
Yeah, I did like one
Love
with
this.
Cycling BC or something, but it
Fun.
was like, yeah. I mean, to be honest, going into last season, I was freaking out, like, what if I don't get a team or I'm not fast enough? And so now to be on Scott Strand is like ultra cool. And like the team has been so chilled with all, they just want you to go do your best. And like, it's really exciting to start elite. And I feel like, in a way, like, yeah, being on the dream team, it's like I'm living my dream, and so I get to just like, no matter what, go out and experience what like I've dreamed of doing since I've been like super small. I really want to show that I belong on this team and that I can be at the front of a World Cup field and that I like belong here as a racer.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is way cool.
It's
Do you ever pull? I think I asked you this at the coffee shop the other day, but do you ever pull on your kit and just kind of like have a moment where, oh my god, I still can't believe this is real?
Oh, for sure. For sure. Just like almost every day I feel like still.
Crushed it.
Cool.
Thank you. That was fun.
Yeah, thank you. Whoa.
Yeah, absolutely sweet. Yeah.
This is actually crazy. So if I'm leaving 15 minutes after you guys, I'll be finishing that climb basically 1 hour in, maybe a tiny bit less. And then the second one, yeah, roughly 2 hours in. Roughly speaking, if I leave 15 minutes after you guys, it would kind of align. I mean, the likelihood of seeing each other out there is pretty low. You guys are on a vision quest.
Do a 5 seconds rule.
Fun. Guess we'll keep going.
See ya.
Go fast.
No. This is the post-interval reward. It was supposed to be pastries at Anna, but in typical Catalonia fashion, we got the opening hours slightly wrong, and they closed earlier than we thought. So instead, we're at this nice bar cafe thing on our second flat whites and onto some tubs of potatoes to propel us home.
You're going last here?